What's up, family? Day 30 here. And it's been a little rough past couple days. Been basically feeling pretty nauseous consistently. Not like a terrible nausea, but just kind of a consistent low grade nausea. Um, and that's usually exacerbated the more water I drink. So I know something's hydrating in me, and it is not liking it. Things are getting shaken and stirred up. Uh, yeah, low energy though. I'm just in bed pretty much all day, other than the trip, some trips to the bathroom. Still have not had a bowel movement. Remember, I did the colonic on day 23, but no bowel movement. And I'm not worried about that at all. So, lost about 30, 31 pounds so far. Started about 65 and a half or 75 and a half kilos, and probably at like 31 now, 32. So yeah, between 31, 34 pounds. I'm thin. I'm pretty thin. It's probably the thinnest I've been, and maybe ever. It's not the lightest I've been ever, but it's definitely the thinnest. It is what it is. So, yeah, I almost thought of eating tomorrow, and I'll just say the reintegration phase is very important for me. I am not going to be just like stuffing myself with food or anything like that. I will be integrating very slowly, turning my stomach back on very gradually, and the healing does not stop when I start eating. So that's a very strong intention for me. And I have a commitment in October that I'm wanting to be integrated by then, and at least give myself 6 weeks post fast before that. So I'm really coming up to the edge of that, and I thought, well, let's just eat tomorrow, start it off, and I'll have plenty of time. But it was kind of a false alarm. So I'm still aiming for 35, but at this point it's just day by day. I mean, there's nothing like coming at me that's really super arduous, as long as I'm resting. I mean, not looking at the phone too much. I'll listen to some audiobooks, but a lot of the times I'm just resting, eyes closed. So, yeah, and that to me is the secret. That's the secret of success with this and getting the most out of it is letting that energy that's been liberated with the fasting to just heal, to work on the healing process. And, I'll just say it's not always easy to understand what's happening during the fast. I'll get clarity sometimes, and sometimes I'm just in a fog and a daze, low energy. And look, that's just part of the process. A lot of stuff is coming up, and this process isn't for everyone. There's no question. I've got the kind of personality and discipline that has afforded me this opportunity, and I'm grateful for that. But I definitely don't expect everyone to be doing this. This takes some serious dedication and strength So yeah, and it's been built up stepwise. Just taking it day by day. It's hard for me to imagine someone who doesn't meditate doing this for this long, because I could see it being pretty maddening for someone. The mind just revolting pretty strongly, especially in the evening, and it just gets busy, very, very busy, as things are getting metabolized and the healing process is happening. It's just like, yeah, it could be maddening for some, but I've done long meditation retreats up to 30 days before, and it's pretty similar during those retreats. Not getting a lot of sleep, mind will go where it wants to go, and yeah, that's just part of the deal. It's gonna change. It's not gonna last. So yeah, but this has been a great experiment, and I'm definitely approaching the tail end here, and I did it as a thin person. I think people, I'll do after pictures, but people will be worried about me, no question. My parents are worried, or at least my mom is, and that's something, if you're going to undertake something like this, to be aware of. Set strong boundaries. I'm 30 years old, and I'm going to make the decisions I want to make. And of course, I appreciate my parents' opinions. However, I am much more versed in this, and clearly more versed in my own body and what it can endure and what it needs. Actually, that's more apt, what it needs. And so this is what I'm giving it. Yeah, and my face is not giving my thinness justice. My torso and legs are pretty thin. I've still got fat in some areas. Well, in all areas, but there's still some reserves. I'm not worried about. I'm confident that I'm not going to starve. Ideally, I would take this fast until I experience true hunger. However, I am doubtful that I'll experience that in the next 5 days. Yeah, I think I've got at least a couple more weeks of reserves on me, especially in my booty. I've got a little bit of a bubble butt. That bubble's deflating, slowly but surely, but there's definitely some fuel in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but overall in good spirits, just resting. Yeah, this is a subtle process. A lot is happening underneath my awareness, without question. Thoughts of food starting to arise a little more prevalently as it nears. I'll tell you what, watermelon sounds pretty good right now, and just ripe fruit. Yeah. Yeah, it's really important to rest. That's just so important. And you can re-solidify your intentions for this. My intentions are changing, but the overarching intention is to heal, to develop a strong connection with my gut feeling, my heart, my intuition, and to clear a lot of the gunk that's shielding me from that within my body, to eliminate what's unnecessary within my body and unlock it, open it up. So yeah, that's always been the overarching intention, and that's really the driver behind all of this. Lots of ideas for the future arise. Just gonna, take it easy though. Kind of a general rule of thumb for me is not make any life-changing decisions while I'm in these sorts of things, and also for some time after, because it just takes time. The mind is going through a lot right now, the mind and body, and it's going to take time for that to settle down. At least a few weeks, I'm guessing, something of this caliber, maybe even the same amount of time, another 5 weeks. So yeah, that's something I'll advise anyone who's participating in retreats, fasting, things like this. Be patient. Oh, it's such a lesson for me. Be patient. I have to tell myself that a lot. I want to get a tattoo of it, actually. It just says, be patient, my love. Be patient. So yeah, critically important to be patient. Let the surroundings work for you. I do not need to rush this. This is all going to work out just fine. And it's going to open up a lot of doors for me. Doors that I am not even aware of right now. And that's very exciting and a little fearful. So yeah, hanging in there, resting, and yes, 5 more days. That's the plan right now. Just gonna take it day by day though, hour by hour. Okay, y'all, day 30. 1 month in the books. No food, water fast. If you like this video or get anything out of it, please subscribe. This is a journey for me. I'm going to get better at making these videos, making them more succinct, more valuable to you, and yeah, maybe edit it a little bit better. I'm just working off of an iPhone right now, an iPhone 6. I've been living that volunteer lifestyle, and my finances are not that great, but I'm rich in spirit. So there's going to be some links below. If you want to support me, I'm open to that. I'm not going to ask it from you, but the option is there. And I have some links down below for other stuff like fasting books I recommend and some other stuff. Okay, much love, y'all. Take care. Keep going. Love yourself. Be gentle. Be kind to others. You're on the journey. Keep walking.